My sister and I, we did everything together, including the bus ride to Oregon. She sat next to me the whole time, supporting me. We discussed what we want to leave in Oklahoma, what we want our new life and a fresh start to be like. I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, just a little outside of it, in a small community known for poverty. It was very hard. So I grew up around a lot of gang violence and drugs. My mom was financially stable for a single mother, and my brother, being the oldest son, had a job helping her out and being her backbone. Around 6th, 7th grade, when he moved to Oregon, she kind of just went downhill, which took her back to an addiction she had originally overcome. My brother wanted to send me and my sister bus tickets to get out of there. My mother also wanted to get out of her situation, so she moved up here with us. So in the beginning of my freshman year, me, my mom, and my sister were living with my brother's fiance and her family here in La Pine. Attending La Pine High School was exciting at first, but it was also challenging. I was experiencing some racism.
La Pine's a small, rural, mostly Caucasian community. And walking into our school as a transfer student, as an African-American male, Darian had an uphill battle.
It's not an easy place to be the minority. That's kind of how I got to know Darian. We actually began talking about social justice and what that looks like in terms of our small community.
I wanted to be different. I wanted people to notice I'm different. And I started the first multicultural club at La Pine High School, which has now developed to diverse leadership. And La Pine High School has grown to be a community I adore.
After hitting his stride in school, the safety he was feeling and the structure at home just got destroyed.
My brother's fiance's family, they were addicts. My mom ended up going right back into the same crowd we had left from and moving to Lincoln City. And so me and my siblings, we ended up having to move out of that situation and find our own place. But a couple months in, my brother gets a new girlfriend and things went downhill from there. A bad situation happened which ended me up in the hospital and her in jail.
At that moment in time, he had nowhere to live. He didn't want to go to a shelter. He didn't want to go into foster care.
I had a really good friend at the time, Gabrielle, who knew my situation. Her parents took me in to let me get on my feet.
He was able to get multiple jobs, get an apartment, get some assistance, and live on his own and take care of himself.
There are a lot of staff members and teachers at La Pine High School that's helped me, pushed me. I would have to say Miss Spring. She has been a backbone when I needed her.
He works 2 jobs, participates in National Honor Society. He is president of our school's multicultural club. He's a full-time student, and he's also a kind and caring uncle that participates in his sister's life, and that's a big deal to him.
Through such terrible events, she's been the person I call whenever I need something, and she's standing, watching me, and clapping for me.
He doesn't know that what he's doing is so exceptional. He just wants to do good for himself and for his community.
His goal is to go on to college, to be a politician, to actually fight the system from within the system. Going forward, I can tell you, he's going to be a great student in college.
If you want something, you gotta speak on it. Being able to share your opinions and get your voice out there actually can change the world.